Gilbert Godfrey used to be a real loser, but he got on Hollywood Squares. Now he's a winner.
He's mainstream.
He's mainstream.
They used to call him the comedian's comedian.
Yeah.
Now he's everyone's comedian.
Now he's everyone's comedian. He's so scary. And here he comes, Gilbert Godfrey. Look at him. Oh, looks worse than ever. He always looks horrible. He always looks terrible.
No matter how much success he has.
Even after a sunny weekend, it looks like he didn't get outside. Let me ask you a question, and I'm always curious about your personal life. I want you to answer me in a serious manner.
Oh, okay, because I always do.
Yeah, no, seriously. Do you go anywhere on a Memorial Day weekend? Do you just sit in your apartment?
I pretty much sit in my apartment.
Really? You didn't go out?
No.
What, do you have a cold? You sound like you have a cold. Oh.
Yeah.
So you've been under the weather.
What, my voice sounds funny?
Yeah, you sound like you have a cold.
Yeah. Well, it sounds more irritating than usual.
Yeah, it's really irritating. But do you have family that you see on Memorial Day weekend?
Well, I see them anyway. They all live in Manhattan.
You do?
Yeah.
So you see your mother and your sister and all that?
Well, he's not saying he gets together with them on a holiday. He says he sees them anyway.
Right,
yeah.
So you didn't even see them on Memorial Day.
Yeah, it's like I can't avoid it.
Do you ever go to the Hamptons or take in that whole scene? No, you laugh at that. You would never do that.
Yeah, like me and Spike Lee go up to the Hamptons.
Because what would be the point, right?
Yeah.
You never sunbathe? You never you care about tanning?
I don't like I sunbathe.
Do you ever swim?
No.
You do not like to swim?
No.
Why? You don't want to be in a bathing suit? You don't want people to see your body? Would you ever take a vacation and go somewhere warm and like the Bahamas?
I don't really vacate. Do you vacation?
No, I'm not a big vacation guy.
No, I don't like vacationing.
I've gone on some trips, though. I mean, because sometimes you like to relax.
Yeah.
And you're a single guy. You could probably get some chick to go with you on a vacation, or you don't want to see you in a bathing suit.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Anything where I have to take my pants off.
No, but you would never go to a resort?
No.
Is there any, on your downtime, do you have any kind of thing you like to do? What did you do on Memorial Day weekend? What did you do Saturday? Walk it.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
No, I don't think a hell of a lot.
What did you do? Did you sit in your apartment?
Yeah, you kind of...
Did you order in food, or did you go out?
Watch movies? What did you do?
Yeah.
Now, what did you do?
Kind of wake up late, lie in bed for a while, wondering if I have to pee badly enough.
Right.
And
right.
Yeah, and then
are you invited out to
teeth?
No, but are you invited to dinner, or you? I mean, I don't believe how you're living.
Yeah.
You were invited to dinner.
No, I didn't.
What did you do the whole day on the beautiful sunshine outside?
Beautiful sunshine.
Saturday was a beautiful day. Sunday was a beautiful day. What did you do those 2 days?
Yeah, I don't think I did anything much.
You just sit in the apartment? Do you want me to call you and get you outside? Do you want to play Frisbee? Do you like that?
Did you watch the basketball?
Sort of like how you take a dog to Central Park.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, what did you do? Did you watch TV? What did you do?
I watched some bad TV.
What was bad TV? Give us a clue.
Everything.
What was bad?
Everything.
What did you see?
What? Whatever that's on in the daytime, like
you
Court
watch
TV.
Court TV you watch?
Yeah.
On Saturday, Court TV?
Or whatever those shows are, like...
You don't even know what you watch.
They're asking you what you did Saturday, a specific
Saturday.
day.
Yeah, what did you do?
Saturday there's Saved by the Bell, a new class.
Right, so you... I watched that, too. I watched that, too.
I can't get used to the new class.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you really sit and watch it. Do you watch the basketball game? You don't care about that.
No.
No. You never participate in athletics or enjoy watching that?
No, I'm a very athletic guy.
Do you go outside for a walk, even, like on the weekend?
Oh, yeah.
You do? You walk?
Yeah.
Where did you walk to? I mean, really, where did you go?
Just around.
Just walk around your apartment?
Yeah, yes. I walked from the living room to the bathroom.
Is it a big apartment that you live in?
I don't know. No. It's one bedroom.
One bedroom.
Yeah.
And then you walk downstairs by yourself and you walk around the street?
Yeah.
That's it?
Well, in your neighborhood, you don't go to the park?
No.
Do your fans mob you?
Oh, yes. You remember before you said Gilbert Godfrey used to be a loser.
Right. You are a loser.
Yeah.
Do you go to clubs at night? Do you ever go to a club? Or
oh, yeah. I love to dance.
No. Do you ever go to a place like Moomba or one of these places?
No.
Do you have a favorite bar that you hang out in?
Oh, no.
Do you drink? Do you ever have a glass of wine or champagne?
No, I should.
You should.
Some of my lifestyle should drink.
Right. You ever go out to dinner?
Very rarely.
Really?
And who do you go out to dinner with?
No one. He doesn't go.
Yeah, exactly. Anyone who takes me.
Does anyone call you? Did you get any calls over the holiday weekend? Seriously?
Yeah, I think there was one wrong number.
No, really?
Yeah.
Do you want me to call you and ask you to do something?
Oh, okay.
No, do you want that?
Sure.
Are you sure?
I'm going to see if he's going to call.
I'm not going to.
Yeah, of course.
I'm thinking about it, though.
All of a sudden you'll be like,
I don't want. You know what I'm thinking about? I don't want to hang out with you.
Yeah,
It would depress me. What would I talk about with you? And you know, and even Gilbert, like when we're off the air,
like this?
he can't even carry on a conversation.
And any time we've run into each other outside of this place.
It's awful.
It's horrible.
It's horrible.
I remember one time was at Robin's book party.
Right. Oh, yeah. I was so disappointed after I talked to you.
Yeah.
It's so boring.
We spoke for about a second.
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah, very.
Right. Yeah, I don't like you.
Yeah.
You want to go with me and order dinner and we'll stare at each other?
Hurt. Yeah.
Has he ever been to Nobu? Do you go to the hot restaurants?
Yeah, do you ever go to the Japanese?
Oh,
Did you eat fish? You don't eat fish.
I have been to Moomba's.
You did? What were you doing there?
Yeah, somebody else was going there, and I went, and I didn't understand.
Right, you sit around and you look at people.
Yeah.
But maybe you could hook up with a girl. You could talk to the girls. Or talk to...
He has a girlfriend, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has a girlfriend, but he also goes, like, why not go to Moomba and sit on a couch and maybe talk to some people?
Yeah.
You know, you won't do that.
No.
That you don't like.
Nah.
Right. Was your girlfriend with you this weekend?
Sometimes.
Right. After you were done, she left?
Yeah.
Because she's annoying? Is it annoying after you finish, when you have your orgasm, you like to leave?
How can you tell who's annoying in this?
Yeah, that must be tough. She must leave. Is she disgusted with herself after she...
Who wouldn't be? People are disgusted after they talk to me.
Right. Did you have conversation with your girlfriend?
Oh, sometimes.
Do you watch TV with her?
Occasionally.
What would you watch with her? You can't watch Saved by the Bell with her.
No.
What would you watch? I'm telling you, this is unbelievable. Yeah, Joe, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hi, Howard?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yes.
Gilbert, I think Christopher Reeve has a better time than what you do.
Yeah. Christopher Reeve has more interest than Gilbert.
Christopher Reeve, I'd rather be him than Gilbert Godfrey.
Yeah.
Christopher Reeves watches me and goes, guys, pathetic.
Right. He's certainly more active, Christopher Reeve.
Kind of a life.
What do you call Christopher Reeve running a marathon?
What do you call Christopher Reeve running a marathon? What?
Impossible.
Right.
All
Okay, thank you.
Jackie.
Right. No one likes Jackie. Many people don't like Gilbert. More people hate Jackie. Big Black, what are you doing on the phone again?
Yeah, I just found out something. You know Patti Smith?
Yeah. The one married to McEnroe?
I don't know. The one you spell her last name Smith.
Oh, that's the one with the hair under her.
The rocker, yeah.
The rock star.
All right, because she had an interview with the Boston Herald, and she said that currently that she's against people like you who are corrupting the youth of America nowadays.
Oh, F.R. Who cares what she thinks? She looks like a man. She's a she-male. She is. She's a total loser. You know what? She's not doing anything with the youth of America. They hate her. F her. Gilbert is sexier than her. If I had to make love to either Gilbert or Patti Smith, I'd make love to Gilbert.
You're on a desert island, and the only two people there are Gilbert and Patti Smith. And you're taking Gilbert?
Yeah, I would screw Gilbert over Patti Smith. You know Patti Smith, right?
Oh, yeah, with the mustache.
Yeah, with the mustache and the gray hair now.
Yeah.
And Gilbert says, yeah, I'm taking Howard.
She's like a witch. She's like a Wiccan.
At least now I know I have a date.
Yeah, believe me, I would go out with you before her. And I'm not homosexual. Dave, go ahead.
I'm flattered.
Dave, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
I'm
Hey,
aroused.
seriously, Robin, who would you make love to, Gilbert or Gary Delabate, if you had a choice? Which one? Which one would you take?
Are you getting turned on?
The fame thing isn't...
You want to say Gilbert, but then you think of Gilbert.
Right.
Well, can we have sex and you not think about it?
So who would you go
I
with?
think I'm going with Gary.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Have sex with me and just don't think.
Jesus Christ, you lost to Gary. That's bad. What is it, Dave?
Hey, Howard, thank you for having Gilbert. I'm glad to hear him back on the show.
Yeah, we were trying to keep him off, but he somehow worked his way back in.
I saw Gilbert in Reno on New Year's Eve, and I ended up on stage with him after the show was over, and I said, hey, Gilbert, I said, is Whoopi Goldberg as annoying in person as she is on television? And Gilbert busted up laughing, and he shook his head and said, yes.
Yeah, Gilbert doesn't like her.
Yeah, I want to insult Whoopi on the air.
Yeah, the only person who actually gets him work. You're still working on Hollywood Squares.
Oh, yeah.
That's a regular gig for you.
That's a regular gig.
Can you believe that worked out for you? I mean, who would ever predict that?
Yeah, I'm the new Paul Lynde.
You were just a tryout. Bruce Valanche was more of a sure thing than you.
Oh, yeah.
Now, has Bruce Valanche ever tried to have sex with you? Because he's
No,
gay.
which is very insulting.
Right. He doesn't even want it.
Bruce Valanche doesn't want to have
When you're take us backstage to Hollywood Squares, you're behind the scenes. In fact, I know when they tape the show, you can go back, and everybody has dressing rooms, but also they have a communal lunch. Everybody eats in the same cafeteria. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And when you're there, do you ever see Bruce Valanche with a man as
Does he
a boyfriend?
bring his boyfriends around?
I have seen that.
You have?
Yeah.
And what does that look like?
I've seen, like, groups of, like, young fellows.
Right. He says he likes young boys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not illegal.
No.
No, not illegal, but just young.
Right. And does that upset you?
It does throw you.
You can't get young boys.
You're supposed to accept homosexuality,
Right.
but when I see it, I'm really like, ew, that's disgusting.
On paper.
Plus, he's not a real attractive guy, Bruce.
Yeah.
He's very fat, right?
It's just like when people are attacking Laura Schlesinger, and I'm thinking, I get disgusted looking at them.
You don't like it?
Yeah.
So is it hard to eat your lunch when Bruce Valanche is carrying on with all these young boys?
They don't canoodle or anything.
No, they don't canoodle.
Do they kiss? They don't?
No.
Oh.
They're just sitting there like,
it must be hard.
talking business.
It must be hard for you to eat and stare at the homos. It must be hard for you to eat and stare at the homos at the same time. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you join them or do you just sit apart?
Like, do you ever sit with the gay?
I sit at the non-homo table.
You do. Who do you sit with? Seriously, who do you sit with consistently? I'm sure you have your favorite people.
Who do you lunch with?
Who do you lunch with? The woman from Sabrina the Teenage Witch? I would imagine the two of you are losers together.
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
I'll have lunch with her. With there's one table that Whoopi always eats at.
And you go there?
Yeah, I go there.
Bruce isn't at that table?
No, he's at the homo table.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how many times I've seen him in the lunchroom.
Howard?
Yeah.
Gilbert, just because I've tried to talk to you many times off the air,
Yes.
what do you say to Whoopi when you sit down and have lunch with her?
He doesn't talk to her.
Well, he said sometimes he sits with Whoopi.
He sits there like
But
a
he
lump.
lets other people run the conversation.
That's why I won't go to dinner with Gilbert, because I know he's going to sit there like a lummox.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have anything to say. He'll be
Say,
like,
how's the chicken? And that's it.
He'll be like, oh, yeah. Because I know Gilbert has an off-air voice. And it's like,
Right, he's very serious.
oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, okay.
And it's like, oh, Jesus Christ. This is not fun.
I mean, he
Robin.
doesn't even work up the energy to laugh.
Robin, sexually speaking,
happens.
Bruce Valanche or Gilbert Gottfried?
Oh,
Who's your go-to guy?
Jeez.
You don't have to think about me. Please have sex with me on this one.
Who would you have? Seriously.
I think I have to go with Gilbert.
But Valanche...
I won!
Hold it. Valanche, let me say something. Valanche has a look.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Because I just thought about the stubble that goes right to his chest, because of the chins. So I got to go with Gilbert.
Really?
You had to think about
Yeah. Doesn't your girlfriend want you to take her out occasionally? Like go out somewhere to dinner or
some event?
Doesn't she pressure you?
Yeah, when I get a 2-for-1 at McDonald's.
No, but seriously, doesn't she ever want to step out?
Sure.
And what do you do? Do you ever go anywhere? Did you ever take her?
Yeah.
You don't take her anywhere.
It's very rarely.
Right.
Yeah, it's
I gotta
very
meet.
rarely.
I would do anything to interview your girlfriend. I mean, that would be some interview. That would be the greatest. Ginger, you're on the air.
Hi there.
Hi.
Okay, Howard. Our favorite show in the world is your new Son of the Beach, and it hasn't been on, and we were just wondering where it is.
Son of the Beach is actually, we're finishing up 7 new scripts, and we start shooting, I think it's 2 or 3 weeks, actually.
Sometime in June, I thought.
That's right.
Oh, it is?
And we start shooting in a couple of weeks, and then we'll have the episodes on the air, I guess, at the end of the summer or something.
And we're getting ready to get a satellite, too, because we can't get the E! channel to watch regular shows.
Well, good. Then do it. I mean,
listen to you guys every morning.
Listen, your cable company knows you want E! They know you want to hear us, but they're being stubborn, and you should just switch to satellite. That's all.
Everybody around us, I live in West Virginia, and everybody around us has E! but us.
Right. All right. Well, then you get a satellite, and you'll solve that problem.
And Robin, your laugh just tickles me. You have the key to
Well, isn't that nice? And obviously, you don't like Gilbert.
Oh, I don't know. Is he still there?
Yeah.
Me or Bruce Valanche?
Nobody likes Gilbert. Would you make love to Bruce Valanche or Gilbert?
All right. I don't like Pee Wee Herman, and I don't like Woody Allen, but Gilbert's all right.
All right. Dr. Aziz, you're on the air. You're an Israeli psychologist.
Dr. Aziz.
Yes, Dr. Aziz.
How are you, Howard?
Yeah, very good, Dr. Aziz.
I think Mr. Gottfried has a serious problem. I think it's very low self-esteem. and definitely has a high complex. And I believe, according to all these signs, he's mentally retarded. and only medication will be able to help him, because you should never get... And you see, his attitude is showing that he's definitely mentally retarded, 100%.
All right, Dr. Aziz, thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. Well, there you go.
Gilbert, have you ever been to counseling?
No, so the Jews hate me.
Right, okay. Why don't we take a break? Gilbert, maybe you'll do the news with us.
Oh, okay.
Gilbert Gottfried will be performing at Caroline's on Broadway this Thursday, May 31st at 8 p.m. For reservation, call 212-757-4100. Are you on hiatus from Hollywood Squares?
Oh, yes,
until
August.
Okay. For more information, go to carolines.com. And next Thursday, Gilbert will be performing at the Stress Factory in New Brunswick, New Jersey. So his career isn't gotten any better from Hollywood Squares. Yeah, still the same dopey gigs. Yeah, nothing big has happened for him. And we'll take a break.
Hi, this is George Clooney, and if you listen to the Howard Stern Show, you'll get a free car.
It's the Howard Stern Show. The Howard Stern Show. For years, it's dominated America's ears. Wasn't strong, but this one's the way an overbearing mother dominates her child. The Howard Stern Show.
Gilbert Gottfried is here. Everybody's excited. There's a buzz in the room. Everybody loves it. Robin, even you are excited to see Gilbert.
Absolutely. Gilbert's a funny man.
Funny guy. Hi, you're on the air, Todd.
Yeah, hey, Howard. How you doing? Hey, I was wondering, why does Howard always have Gilbert on?
I like him.
He's so unfunny. You got Johnny the Mudman Mudman is funnier than Gilbert.
Oh, please.
Gilbert, what about that? Are you unfunny? I mean, a lot of people do call up and say you're not funny.
Yeah.
You're not funny.
They're in the majority.
Every time I have you on, there's always contrast. I see internet polls are taken about whether or not you're funny.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
He was generating
People go, should Howard have Gilbert on the show? You genuinely make me laugh. I don't understand why no one finds you funny.
It's generally split between, very funny and we want him dead.
Right.
Yeah.
So in other words, your humor is not like mass appeal. It's either people get you or they don't.
You're no Seinfeld.
Right. Right. In other words, you're not Jerry Seinfeld, who has the ability to open his mouth and bring in millions of people. Right?
Well, see, I care. I'll bring millions of people.
Did you ever try to do Jerry Seinfeld type material to try to readjust? And
no, I never tried.
When you saw that whole craze, you didn't try to jump on the bandwagon.
Why do people want to know? Well, Jerry Seinfeld is now having a baby.
I know.
And maybe that's because he wants to do fatherhood kind of material.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, every guy who has a baby.
Like Robin Williams started doing fatherhood.
Right.
Billy Crystal.
They all do it. As soon as they have a baby, they think they're the first ones ever to have a baby.
Hey, how about when the baby starts peeing in his diaper? Why does he do that?
What about eating the placenta? What about that?
What is breastfeeding all about?
Do you understand this?
Why can't he drink out of a bottle? Why do they have a bottle? Why doesn't he drink out of a glass?
So, in other words, you think this will spawn a whole new Jerry Seinfeld?
It'll be very scary.
Right. It'll be Jerry Seinfeld, the father.
Oh, once they start doing that real funny... First they do the relationship comedy.
Why does the child get the boob? That's mine. I married her.
I had to marry her.
Those boobs were sexual objects, and now they're a food source.
If I have a daughter, can I marry her?
Gilbert, you should kidnap a baby and do children material.
Oh, okay.
Go to the mall and get one.
Imagine.
All right, let's go to Eric, who has something to say about Gilbert. Go ahead, Eric.
Howard, you're torturing us with this guy.
You hate when he's on.
It's like surgery without anesthesia.
Really? Is he that bad for you?
He's just not funny. I'd much rather listen to you have Gary the Retard on or High Fit Derek.
How about when he's Dracula Godfrey? Even Dracula Godfrey you don't like.
What about the rabbi when he sings like the rabbi?
How about when he's a rabbi?
How about we just listen to Seinfeld's wife's stomach and listen to the baby kick?
I've heard a lot of people say Gilbert is horrible on the show, but I don't believe. I still don't.
You continue to fight for him.
I fight for him because I believe he's good.
Yes, I think.
I do. I must be nuts. I think I'm the only one who thinks he's funny.
I think Dr. Aziz has it
What
right.
I love is that this cracks up Gilbert.
Yeah, listen, I agree that Gilbert isn't
Some
good.
people would be hurt.
I agree with you that Gilbert isn't good in the movies, or he isn't good as those cartoon voices.
Great in Beverly Hills Cop.
Not even that. I didn't even like him in that. I like when he's on...
He was great when he was on the Bill Cosby Show.
He wasn't even good at that. I like him.
Squares, you don't like him?
No, he's not particularly good at that. He's not really that good. Where he's good is here. Yeah. And I've seen him do stand-up, and he's good at that.
Being the parrot in Aladdin.
He was annoying as that. I didn't like that. No offense. I don't like you in that.
His problem isn't low self-esteem. His problem is he's an idiot.
Right.
What about on that Up All Night when he used to do that?
What did he do Up All Night? That was horrible.
Yeah.
Nobody liked that.
I agree with you there.
That was horrible.
Yeah. I would change the channel and then wait till the movie came back on.
Right, me too. All right, so the point is, but I always think he's funny on this show and in his stand-up act. He's very funny.
Well, you seem to be alone in that, my man.
All right, well, I'm sorry. I always think I'm in touch with what the people want, and I thought the people wanted Gilbert, but what do I know?
You've been wrong before.
I've been wrong before.
Maybe his fans can't get through.
Maybe.
Listen, I got three straight signs.
Well, maybe here. But let me take another call. Maybe somebody else likes Gilbert.
Something wrong with the phone line.
Gilbert, you might have to leave. Ed, go ahead.
Oh, my God. The only thing that would be funny about Gilbert being on the show is if I paid him $500,000 if I won today. This still was knocked up with rusty wire.
Really? You don't like Gilbert either?
No, F. Jackie and Hattie.
All right, thank you. Well, I don't believe it. We can't find anyone who likes Gilbert.
Gotta be somebody.
Right. Let's see. Casey, you're on the air. Maybe you like Gilbert.
These people are crazy. Gilbert is the best.
See?
I've been waiting for him to return. I'm serious. But he has to stick to Dracula. See, that's the thing. That's where you're losing them.
He's only funny as Dracula.
Only funny as Dracula.
Yeah.
Well, I agree with that.
And sex with me or Bruce Valanche?
Definitely you. Are you crazy?
Wow, there you go.
Definitely. Do you have a girlfriend, Gilbert?
She died this morning. Yes.
Because I would love to be like Mrs. Dracula, you know?
You'd have to be Dracula all the time.
You would go out with Gilbert?
Definitely.
Wow.
But we would have to speak like Dracula all the time.
I can't believe it.
What do you look like? You.
Chances are she looks like you, Gilbert. All right, good.
Getting turned on.
Gilbert?
Marco, you're on the air.
Oh, I'm calling. I think Gilbert's hilarious, Howard. But I have a question for you.
Would you rather have sex with me or Bruce Valanche?
After 20 years of that same old bologna sandwich every night.
No, sorry, I can't hear you.
How does it feel getting some strange after 20 years of that same bologna sandwich every night?
Well, what do you know about my life?
Tell us, Howard.
What? He said, tell us. Howard.
Tell you what? I'm going to tell you anything.
Tell us, Howard.
Tell you what?
What it was like getting some strange...
I didn't get any strange.
20 years of that same old bologna
What
sandwich.
strange did I get?
Howard.
What? What are you referring to?
Just tell us.
I'm telling you. What do you want to know?
How did it feel?
I don't have strange.
Minocha after 20 years of that same old bologna sandwich.
Oh, you're going to keep repeating that, and I'm telling you I didn't get any, but you're not going to buy into it? By the way, I hope you recognize this guy's voice.
Who is that?
Mel Karmazin, the owner of CBS Infinity and Viacom. And you've got some nerve bringing up my personal life.
It's on the air.
Right, how dare you?
I'm shocked.
I have children. Gilbert being one of them.
Yes.
All right.
Gilbert would be very hurt if he...
Well,
had a social life.
there was somebody there who liked you.
Yes.
I believe.
A couple of people, I think.
A couple of people liked you.
Yes.
I don't know why, but they do. And I like you.
One girl only liked him if he's Dracula.
Right. So maybe you better be Dracula for the rest of the show.
Yes.
Don't use your regular annoying voice. All right. Hey, let's do the news, Rob, and find out what's going on. It's hard with Gilbert. Sometimes he starts interrupting, but...
You chocolate beauty, you really like my views. And I get a big boner. Whatever you do, there's no...
Wow, Gilbert's singing a song to you.
Gilbert listens to himself intently. Whenever you play something...
Oh, he loves it. He loves it. He loves it.
Stops talking, he holds his headphones to make sure he doesn't miss anything.
Yeah, he's in love with the sound of his own voice.
I remember I got to do that song right after Ringo was on this show.
That's right. You were very good.
No.
Yeah, he wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
He remembers everything about it.
And you were desperate to do it.
Yeah.
All right.
He'll do anything.
Robin, what's in the news?
Speaking of funny people, Howard, did you hear what happened to Dana Carvey?
Yes.
She's on the cover of People magazine this week. Dana has a very sad story.
Do you know about this, Gilbert?
They operated on the wrong tubes.
On his heart,
He
right.
went into the hospital because he has that problem with cholesterol that some people have just genetically. He builds up cholesterol, and a lot of males in his family have died early and stuff like that.
What is he, a comedian, Dana Carvey?
Yes, he was on Saturday Night Live. Remember that? Used to do the church
Right.
lady.
And he has a girl's name?
And he has a girl's name.
Right. Dana.
And he always considered himself a very funny man. And they told him he had this cholesterol problem, and they did a bunch of angioplasties and stuff on him, and it never worked. So they finally said, Dana, you have to have the open heart surgery. You have to have the bypass operation. And he goes in.
How old is he that he's doing
He's
that?
in his 40s. He's
Wow.
45, I think.
Older than Gilbert.
And he didn't want to get on a plane and go to his regular doctor. You know, he had a cardiac doctor that he'd been going to who knew him. And the guy says, I really wish you'd get on a plane and come and fly here and let me do the operation. And Gilbert.
Why do they call it angioplasty?
Dana
Why?
said,
Is the doctor's name Angelo? Why would you have a doctor named Angelo?
I'm afraid to get on the plane.
I don't want an Italian doctor.
So we got
I want a Jewish doctor.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Gets this other name of another doctor, and he goes to this doctor, and they operated on him, and then they're waiting to see the results of the operation, and the doctor has to come and tell him he operated on the wrong artery. They bypassed the wrong artery.
Oh, my God.
And
well,
now
at least he was honest about
he
it.
decided to sue for $7.5 million because this cost him money, time, and his career because he had to lie around trying to figure out whether he was going to die or not.
And the judge is going, seriously, your career?
Yeah. You're going to get set. He's trying to make the claim that he would have earned $7 million while he was out. And it's like, yeah, and what judge is going to believe that?
The judge is saying, no, seriously.
Yeah. He got a Polish tonsillectomy.
But, yeah, that happened to a comedian. And he thought the doctor was joking with him when he said, look, I operated on the wrong artery.
Why do they call it angioplasty? Why not soloplasty?
Why don't they call it Tony-plasty?
Right.
So anyway,
Why, Angie?
Funny Man had a funny thing happen. I think that since this article was written, he has decided to settle the case, and of course, they are not talking about the settlement.
Wow.
But the doctor says it was an honest mistake anybody could make. It wasn't.
Happens to the best of them.
If one synchronized swimmer drowns, do the rest have to drown too? Really?
That's a good question.
That's a good question. I've been thinking about it. I mean, really. I mean, if a pig loses its voice, is it disgruntled? What?
No, on the market, Howard.
When cheese gets its picture taken, what does it say? Does it say cheese?
Who's taking pictures of cheese?
Huh?
And, really. Take your comment.
Here's Hank the Angry Dwarf.
Oh, he's on.
Hank the Angry Dwarf.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
All right, man.
How's Gilbert doing?
Gilbert's fine.
Oh, I think he's hilarious.
You like him.
Yeah,
Are you
I met him
sober?
the first time I was on your show. And
How high are you?
I think he's sober. No.
By the way, his opinion doesn't count. He's drunk.
I don't.
No. Actually, I'm not drunk. I'm just a little bit hungover.
Hank, do you think you like Gilbert because he represents people like you, a loser who made it?
Or he's short.
Yeah, or he's short like you? Is he the loser's loser who made it?
I don't think he's a loser. I don't think I'm a loser.
Right.
Hank the Angry Dwarf doesn't think I'm a loser.
Wait a minute.
No. I think it's funny. The funniest thing I think I ever did, though, was on Wings. I told him that once.
You were on Wings?
A few times.
Yeah, about his uncle dying and wanting the money,
Uh-oh, he's laughing about that. But wait a minute, Hank doesn't think he's a loser?
No, I don't. I don't think I'm, what? Well,
Then how would you know if Gilbert's a loser?
You think that, I think that,
Gilbert's a loser, Hank.
Or I'm a loser.
No, Gilbert is a loser. All right, thank you. Please, I can't take this. What else is in the news?
Pam Anderson is free. She's single.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
No.
You could have her. You better give her a call.
She is dating the male supermodel Marcus Schenkenberg.
Well, how long do you think that'll last?
A Jew.
Yeah.
How long do you think that'll last? I'm sure she's open to dating. She was with the surfer dude right after she left Tommy Lee again, but she's dumped him and run off with Marcus Schenkenberg.
Marcus Schenkenberg.
Dating
Mr.
Heidi Beck just a week ago.
I don't know that Schenkenberg is a Jewish name. That's like one of those German.
Yeah, probably like
Snyder.
Yeah. Probably his parents were like operating in Auschwitz.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, Jewish if it was Schenkenberger.
Yeah.
Right.
But anyway, she is...
Can a Jew fill the crater Tommy Lee left? I don't know.
They said she must be Smith.
Why does he have such a big penis? No wonder she wants to have sex with him. He has got a big penis. Why don't I have a big penis?
Right.
They're saying that the two of them made most of their time at her Malibu Pleasure Dome. They spent time on the beach and in the gym.
Does Shankenberg have a big penis? Oh, I don't think so.
Why is an 11 pronounced 21?
So anyway, I'm just saying you ought to give Pam a call.
I will. I would like to go out with her.
Meanwhile, do you know she had Tommy Lee locked up? I guess their separation isn't going real well lately. She called up the judge, who I guess is presiding over their custody case or whatever they're having a dispute over right now. And Tommy Lee's not supposed to touch alcohol. And she reported him. She said he took a sip of her drink.
Yeah, she set him up, too.
New Year's Eve.
She asked
just after midnight or something.
And taped it. And she reportedly kept asking him to take a drink. He kept refusing.
Yeah, she
and then
offered it to him.
And then finally he gave in and took a drink. And then she called the cops.
Yeah, got him arrested. He spent 5 days in jail.
I don't have a big penis because my name is Jerry Seinfeld. That's a Jewish name. Now, if I had a big penis, I'd be Jerry Lee Seinfeld. You know that. All right.
Why do people get a little horse? Why don't they get a little pony?
Right. That's a good question. Oh, you're great,
Jodie
Jerry.
Foster is denying rumors that she's pregnant.
What?
So they say you can cancel that...
How did Jodie Foster get pregnant?
shower invitation because Foster is not expecting a baby. There was a story in the tabloids over the weekend that she was 11 weeks pregnant, according to friends, but the Oscar-winning actress says that that is not true.
If people from Poland are called Poles, why aren't people from Holland called holes?
I don't know.
That's a good question. So, there you go.
Flies open their people?
Foster is not pregnant. That's the big announcement. The doctor who carved his initials in a woman's stomach because he thought he had done such a good job with her cesarean section.
Why? What did he do then?
Will not ever practice medicine again.
Why does he have to practice? Doesn't he know it by now?
He's been doing it for years, right, Jerry?
He's been doing it every day. How much practice do you need?
Right.
His name is Dr. Alan Zarkin. He says he is suffering from some kind of a disease that caused his bizarre behavior, but he decided to plead guilty, accept his 5 years probation, and the judge's ban on him ever seeking a medical license again.
Wow.
Why does he need a license? He's not a dog.
That's Gilbert Seinfeld.
There you go. Did you remember the little boy who lived for 33 days with the corpse of his dead mother?
No.
My mother blocks that out. Mom, what are you doing on the phone?
Oh, dear. This
Mom.
happened to
Hello?
Yes, what are you doing on the phone?
Hello?
All right.
This happened to 10-year-old Travis Butler back in December.
You better straighten up.
His mother died, and he was so afraid of having to go into foster care that he just took himself to school every day, made lunch, took care of himself. And it was 33 days before anybody realized what was going on.
Believe me, Gilbert has said to me he wishes he was raised by wolves.
Well, this boy inspired a lot of people, and he got two angels to come to his rescue. These two philanthropists from New York created a $100,000 college trust fund for him. Boy. He was given to his grandmother in a temporary custody kind of situation.
But his grandmother's been dead for a year.
No.
Yeah, he barbecued her toes for breakfast.
My grandmother is still alive.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden...
He's using her for a couch.
The father, who he's never met, has come forward and is fighting for custody. And they think it's because of this $100,000.
Oh, no.
So now the boy's got people fighting over him, and they're afraid he'll have to leave his grandmother's home because this father all of a sudden has surfaced.
Gilbert, nobody ever fought over you, did they? No.
Not for any reason. Celine Dion is in the news today. They say she was treated at a New York fertility clinic.
Oh.
She took some time off from her singing career. You know, she's in a sort of semi-retirement because she wants to take a few years off to have a child.
She must be very sad. She has a long face. Why the long face?
Michael Jackson's had several children.
Hello? So anyway, Celine and her 58-year-old husband have apparently been trying to have a baby with very little success. He, of course, had to undergo some radiation treatment for skin cancer last year, so he had his sperm frozen.
Mom, do you approve of this?
The radiation treatment.
Yeah.
Because he was afraid the radiation might render him sterile. And it seems even so, Celine is having some problems of her own. She's had a couple of operations to try to straighten things out.
Ma, you think couples should have a baby on their own without any medical help, right?
No.
No?
They should do it any way they can? I hope not. Oh.
All right.
I don't know what she means then. So anyway, this operation apparently kept Celine from singing at the funeral.
Believe me, I couldn't have a baby with Celine Dion. Her face is birth control. I had to stay away from her. Right, Gilbert?
I'd like some...
Celine was supposed to sing at the funeral of that hockey legend, Maurice Richard, a Quebec hero.
Wasn't he Bill Cosby's wife?
No.
Gilbert, you'll never have a children, will you? That's not good thing. What?
Oh, yeah, I'll have several kids.
Will you freeze your sperm?
Yeah, I'll freeze my sperm.
And give it to Bruce Valanche?
Nobody's ever asked you to father a child for them?
Really, I'm shocked.
I put him in the ice cube tray.
Right.
Yeah.
Imagine asking Gilbert to be the father of your child.
Oh, dear. Anyway, this kept Celine from the Montreal Basilica, where the funeral was being held. She says it's the only thing that would keep her away.
Yeah.
They're looking for somebody to play JFK Jr. in a TV movie.
What about Gilbert?
They're looking for a hunk with the same kind of charisma.
The guy who should play JFK Jr. is the kid on Felicity, Scott Speedman, because he looks like JFK Jr.
Nobody from Felicity has any kind of charisma.
He
so
looks
keep
like
them away.
He looks like John F. Kennedy.
Doesn't matter. He doesn't.
Who are these people?
They have said that maybe it could be Freddie Prinze Jr.
No.
Patrick Dempsey.
No.
I think he's a yes.
No.
Ian McGregor.
What about Jerry Seinfeld?
Hi. I'm the son of the president. I don't believe in this Kennedy curse. Everything's going right for me.
Now let's go to Martha's Vineyard on the plane.
Hey, what's this button for?
Boy, Seinfeld, you'd be very good. How about Gilbert Seinfeld?
There you go. And they also picked Scott Speedman as a possibility.
Yes, of course.
Along with Joshua Jackson, but...
Pacey from Dawson's Creek?
Is losing altitude a bad thing?
Why do they call it altitude?
And who should play his lovely wife, Carolyn?
Baba Booey. I'll tell you who. Baba Booey.
Heather Graham, Renee Zellweger, Lily Sobieski, or Amy Smart.
Amy Smart. She's from Felicity also.
Calm down, honey.
They're looking for everything.
Bruce Valanche should play. Does he have a different voice when he's hanging out in the Hollywood Squares back row?
Oh, yeah, he's real macho.
Because Raymond Burr was gay, and he was just a flaming queen. When he would get off there, he'd be like, oh, hello. Does Bruce Valanche put on a voice when
Does
he
he become a queen, is what you're saying?
No more than usual.
Right.
Yeah.
Has he ever propositioned you?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even get propositioned by Bruce Valanche.
Whoopi Goldberg has never come on to you?
No.
No.
Tom Bergeron has.
Right.
Yeah.
No action on that Hollywood Squares.
Here's something you should know, that the recent game show Emmy, where Regis was nominated for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, he lost to Tom Bergeron.
Is that right?
Even Gilbert's shocked.
I know.
Gilbert's like, what?
How'd that happen?
Say what?
Say what?
Also in the news, Mike Tyson's marriage is over.
Mike Tyson is married?
Mike Tyson, the boxer, yes, he has a wife.
Isn't he married to Robin Givens?
No, that was his first wife. He has a second wife. Looks like it's down for the count. He was giving a party, and he announced at the party that his marriage of, I think, 3 years is over.
Very sad.
Yeah.
That's a shock.
And
If he can't keep a happy marriage, no one can.
It happens.
He also took his guests into his bedroom where he showed them his anti-rape cameras. He now has cameras in his bedroom.
To show that he's not raping.
Prove that, if the girl is up there, it ain't rape.
Right.
So Mike's trying to take care of himself and not go back to jail.
Taking care of business. She's still a Muslim?
I don't know if he ever was one.
He became a Muslim after
In
prison. Yeah.
But, I don't know how much
Committed.
that took.
Why do so many black men become Muslims?
Why do so many black men become Muslims? Oh, he won an anti-rape camera.
I like to videotape my rapes.
Yeah, what if it turns out to just be evidence that he did?
Right.
Bobby Knight, the coach from Indiana University who got into trouble because he's a little hard on his players.
Oh, how did he get so hard?
He spoke publicly for the first time since he was disciplined by the university for a pattern of abuse. The school is giving Knight a second chance, and Knight says he can live with the zero-tolerance policy on physical contact imposed by the school's president. He says he has to work on his short fuse.
I've understood for a long time, maybe way back when I was even playing in high school, that temper is a problem for me. And I think that in many, many cases I've conquered it, and then in some cases I haven't.
I mean, he chokes the players.
Yeah. And he says he didn't directly apologize to anyone offended, but he admits.
I'm going to go home and choke my player.
I choked the chicken.
And I go home at night thinking, boy, if I had just stopped there, if I wouldn't have gone on, if I'd have just said, the horse is dead.
Huh?
Who knows?
Anyway. Here's something to think about. Here's a little rendition of I Got a Girl in Kalamazoo, number 3.
I never heard of it.
Just play it. You'll recognize it.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I got a girl in Kalamazoo.
I never heard this.
But I know she's a toad.
The next, number 4. See if you know this.
All right. I know this song. With anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. Do you like to sing like me?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's a guy named Gordon Tex Beneke. He took over the Glenn Miller Band after Miller was killed in World War II, and now he's dead.
Wow.
I didn't even know he was still alive.
Well, we'll all miss him.
But the guy who sang Don't Sit Under the Apple Tree is dead today at the age of 86. Had some kind of a lung problem. So, goodbye, funny man.
All right.
Alicia Silverstone, you know that name. She was Batgirl.
Batgirl, yeah.
And, of course, in one of your favorite movies.
Clueless.
That's right.
I believe that's a great movie.
In fact, Gilbert had dinner with the director of that movie.
Yeah, it turned into a disaster.
Well, Alicia...
Why, because I was trying to come on to her daughter?
Yes,
It
Gilbert.
was only 2?
Alicia is in a new movie that opens nationwide on June 16th. It's the first time she's been on the big screen since Blast from the Past. And she's in a Shakespearean film this time. Here she is talking about auditioning for Kenneth Branagh, the British Shakespearean actor.
I went in and auditioned for him. And
I'd like to bang her.
Just sort of thought, the worst thing that would happen is that I would have a really amazing...
Think she would do you, Gilbert?
No, I'd go home and choke my player.
...meeting with Kenneth Branagh, where I could probably learn quite a bit. And then
about
a month later, he called and said I'd auditioned for Rosalind, and he...
And she says she's happy that the costumes were cruelty-free. She's apparently an animal lover. She talks about the costume designer's hard work.
There was things like fur coats and feather hats and feather masks and silk pajamas that were discussed, and she was really open to not doing that at all and made them. So we do have fur looking, but they're not real fur, and I was really...
Yeah, you know they're real fur.
Oh, yeah, they said, no, we worked hard on this.
Yeah, these are cruelty-free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is made out of a soft rubber. It looks like fur.
I'd bang her very hard, then I'd put her on a strict no-carb diet. Right? Yes.
Yes.
And he's further proof that Hollywood is run by men because Nick Nolte...
I thought you were going to say Jews.
...is still making movies.
Right.
And, this man is scary.
3,000 years old.
He's in a new movie called Trixie, which opens on June 9th. What should people expect from this film?
Well, I think there's tremendous fun, great fun, and they will follow this.
He plays Trixie?
And she's quite unique.
He sounds like one of those hands. He sounds like one of the dogs that Soupy Sales used to have. Now, don't kiss.
Shanghai Noon is one of the movies that opened this past
Would you ever think that a Western starring Jackie Chan would do well? Would you?
No.
No.
Well,
No.
at the box office.
No.
Making $19.5 million.
No.
I'd like people to know about Shanghai Noon.
Who is this?
Tom Day, number 8.
He's in it?
He is the director.
All right.
It's a wonderful adventure, this film. And for me, that's one of the most exciting aspects of it. You have great action in it. You have great comedy.
All right.
What was it like having Jackie Chan?
Wild Bill Spare Rib.
I think Jackie Chan is one of the last great silent film stars. He really, he's one of the most incredible physical comedians I've ever seen.
It's called a stunt man.
He should be quiet, is what he's saying.
Right.
Survivor, that series where they put a bunch of people on an island and give them very little and see if they can make it and offer them $1 million prize for the one who does. That is debuting tonight on CBS. We have the producer.
Are they going to have a celebrity version of that eventually?
Or Jeff Probst actually hosts the show, and he says audiences will be surprised to see just how cunning the contestants of Survivor are.
I think people are going to be very surprised at how quickly this group of people get duplicitous, deceptive, diabolical in their scheming and conniving in this ultimate human game.
Mm-hmm.
He also says that, I don't know, he was asked the question, can you predict who the winner will be from the first episode?
No. I think if you tune into the first week and you try and pick who you think the ultimate survivor will be, to predict at that point, you'd either be lucky, a genius, or, no, that's it.
No. All right.
Now, there were several weeks on this island, and Jeff says he got through it by listening to tapes of Howard Stern.
Really?
Each survivor got to bring a luxury item, maybe a pack of cards or a guitar or a Bible. For me, it was Howard Stern tapes FedExed in from my buddy. So anytime I would get lonely, I would wake up in the morning with my radio that played tapes too fast, put on the same 2 episodes of Howard Stern, and I would think, yeah, I remember home. Okay, everything's going to be all right.
Gilbert, what would you bring? Jeff Probst said he would bring tapes of Howard Stern. What would you bring to an island?
Well, artificial furs.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, because you're cruelty-free.
Yes, I wanted cruelty-free.
You would wear fur. You don't care, right?
Yeah.
You don't like animals. You don't like Asians.
Yeah. I wear skins of Asians.
Wear Asians,
yes.
is what you're saying?
That's right. I would bring tampons, because you can swim, ride a bike, and play sports.
I would have to bring a pen and a pencil, because I'm always writing.
Writing jokes. I bought a house for $32 million from Billy Joel. That's going to provide me with a wealth of material. Who are these people who are homeless? Why don't they plunk down $32 million and live in a home?
Why don't we kill the homeless? That would wipe out the homeless problem. Let's wipe them out.
Right.
Christopher Knight.
They're ruining the landscape.
Does that name ring a bell with you?
Christopher Knight?
Uh-huh.
Why isn't he Christopher Day?
Right. And why is Knight spelled with a K? It's so unnecessary and random. Christopher Knight fell off a horse.
No, Christopher Knight is the guy who played the middle Brady brother
yes.
on the TV show back in the 70s. And he is now filed for divorce from his wife, Toni Erickson. And he is the one hoping to get $40,000 a month in alimony.
Good for him. I love that.
They say that Tony, his wife, was the real breadwinner in the family. She started this company, and Chris is now claiming that she got him so spoiled with this lifestyle she provided that he doesn't want to lose it just because the marriage has failed.
Well, that's what women do, so why can't a man do that?
He wants $40,000 a month out.
Sure, absolutely. You deserve
that
it.
in your pocket. We'll see if he gets it.
I hope he does. That's the way it goes. Gilbert's going to be at Caroline's on Broadway this Thursday. I know, I'm just giving him a little plug because he came in all the way from his apartment. This Thursday, June 1st at 8 p.m. Thank you.
And next Thursday, Stress Factory in New Brunswick.
He must be low on ticket sales there. He really wanted to get that in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know he did the Stress Factory.
Oh, things are getting faster and bigger.
No, but Gilbert is now a big star from Hollywood Squares, so it's very difficult to see.
That's right. So those of you at the Stress Factory are very lucky.
Right. He's very funny. Will you be doing Jerry Seinfeld?
Oh, gee, maybe.
Right. Oh, I hope. And Dracula Gottfried?
Oh, yes.
And finally today, Howard, we had Kevin Smith on earlier. He is the creator of Clerks.
He asked me to come. I did one episode of Clerks.
Did you?
Because they have Jerry Seinfeld show up at one point.
Right.
And they asked Jerry Seinfeld, and he said no.
So you do Jerry Seinfeld?
Yeah.
No. Wow.
No.
Mom, what did Jerry Seinfeld say?
No. Well, anyway, here's Kevin Smith.
What do most women say when I want to have sex with them?
No. I hope not.
What do producers say when I want a job at their movie?
Are you good?
She can have a whole conversation with him.
Right.
And what's the correct answer?
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
Anyway, here's Kevin on how he feels about seeing himself animated on screen.
Well, first of all, the cartoon guy had terrible reviews, but I told Kevin I'd watch it anyway.
It's phenomenal to see myself animated, as a cartoon character. I mean, the show will only last for 6 episodes, right? There's no possible way ABC picks up the show. But, hell, at least I have 6 episodes where I'm a cartoon character, and when my star has long since faded, and I'm doing wine commercials like Orson Welles, one day, I'll be able to pop the tape in for my grandkids and be like, at one time, Granddad was a cartoon character.
Well, there you go.
What did ABC say to the show?
No.
Right.
Kevin Smith of Clerks, which airs tonight on ABC.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's happening.
Thank you, Robin. And let's thank Gilbert Gottfried, who is multi-talented.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Gilbert will be performing. I thought he was very good today. I think he was horrible.
Good.
Gilbert will be performing at Caroline's on Broadway.
Always think.
I always like him. He'll be at Caroline's on Broadway this Thursday, June 1st at 8 p.m. For reservation, please call 212-757-4100. If you need more information, go to carolines.com. You still don't have a computer, do you?
What do you say?
No.
Next Thursday, Gilbert will be performing at the Stress Factory in New Brunswick, New Jersey. That's got to be a big show for you.
Do you think it's a big show?
No.
It was nice of Gilbert to come in. He dropped what he was doing and put his pants on and came in.
I stopped choking the player.
Right. Jackie Way Too Many Heineken Martling has a career of sorts. His 4 Oleo joke CDs and cassettes.
Better, Gilbert or Jackie Joker?
I think Gilbert.
Really?
Gilbert's got the Hollywood Squares thing. His 4 Oleo joke CDs and cassettes are available at the warehouse. Or call 1-800-323-KING. Friday, July 21st. He'll be at the Montreal Comedy Festival. How come you're not going to be there?
Oh, I asked them. You know what they said?
What?
I'm waiting.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe Jackie is doing better. He's at the
Yeah, he will. I mean, I'm surprised Gilbert won't be there. In Montreal, Canada, for MP3 audio and Filthy 3D joke members at jokeland.com. I also want to plug Kevin Smith and his TV show tonight. He's got a cartoon at 9:30, Clerks, premiering tonight right after Drew Carey. I want to thank the folks at jackpot.com for giving us that $1 million giveaway.
That was phenomenal.
I apologize to the author who says you can find out who killed John Benet Ramsey by playing tapes of her backwards.
Oh, well, that's evergreen.
He'll be on again. And tomorrow, a woman who claims to be engaged to Leonardo DiCaprio will be here.
Wow. Well, she must be very beautiful. He dates supermodels.
Right. And a sex therapist will tell us why so many men are attracted to fat women.
Really?
Yeah, it is becoming bigger and bigger. Sinead Connor, RuPaul, and Carmen Electra will be here soon.
And congratulations to Dwayne Allen, the man who is the millionaire.
Right. Now I want to get as far away from Gilbert as possible.